Night Raw was really good story tonight. So if you like Monday Night Raw, it was a really good story tonight. So you get one membership, you get one membership, no, no, no application below, my screen below. So here's a news channel in the top below right there. Is more like you can only get watch my second channel. So you get two separate ways. So I like Monday Night Raw. It was a really good show tonight. So I also like the rivalries between those stories between them. So this was a great show tonight. So I just like that part of it for Monday Night Raw. This was a great show tonight. So I loved it. And when I watched Raw on Netflix, when I watched Monday Night Raw, this show was great. So let's go the breakdown for live right here tonight. So speaking of John Cena, we're kicking off Raw. He said, so what if CM Punk wants a shot at John Cena in the undisputed WWE Championship? I think he will have to travel to Saudi Arabia to get it. So it wasn't actually a passionate back and full promo. So it wasn't between the 1917 and the best in the world of CM Punk. He wasn't laying down the silence for one last showdown between them. I need to set the price as a company at stake. I demand John Cena a monster impossibly agreed, but only what if he did such a one thing he swore he will not compete in 30 at Night of Champions and will be on June 28th. So it was before CM Punk could deliver his insult by Seth Rollins. Also image from the back his Money Bank briefcase and hand a point to both men. I just wish that he can cash it at any time and any place. I just thought Apollo was great with CM Punk doing what he does. I just was by setting the tone was it sings and getting the crowd into a visit implies into showing the real turning the good idea of Cena. And it was losing instead of Wyatt has a weapon against Punk, but knowing his personal feelings onto the company. Outrageous was a constantly a bonnet move and on the surface. He was as forceful gravity to the babyface in pursuit of the title. I think you are spotless and keyboard. The opposite was the scene said both tonights and it finally to himself every night between. So this was early late days back in 2006 and 2012. So the opposite deal was a sense of the passion in Cena's voice as he Apollo said the fans not to lose your voice in Sydney, said a class clown. Adding in we added rumors to truth. Are you comfortable with something because I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. After when Punk said I've been throwing it back to Centurion Nevin, Pat Palmo. He said, I'm here to undefeat the people. And Punk said, are you mad because the commencement he paid you, but the people never did? So I'm not here to kiss my final boss like you. He said, you know what you're doing is wrong. I have to become the monster to stop the monster. So what if you're more Boston Red Sox than the New York Yankees? And you said that date is right here. And tonight in Phoenix, and CM Punk said, yes, it was answering in silence to see it for final match. So in the next match, we got AJ Styles goes 1-on-1 against Chad Gable. AJ Styles has advised and gave his lose to a Anya cameo on from last week's show by Anya fitting the Masked Man. Ego Chad Gable on Monday night on Raw. Anya said a Formula One overcame to the Olympian in the presence of the Creed Bottles to best Gable also counting an ankle lock into what appeared to be an attempt. The calf crusher wasn't only to address right into the Styles class. Anya forced a painful victory. Anya wins a win and also gave AJ Styles a much needed victory. Anya win victory but came at the expense of Gable, who was the MVP of WWE on Saturday in Los Angeles with no clear adapter of this storyline. Anya with this advancement, this was a strong match between two talented wrestlers that extended to the follow-up from last week's events, but accomplished a little else. In the winner of this match, AJ Styles won the match. Anya with Chad Gable is sporting the same overwrap and with that a Anya cameo did Sunday night at Money into the Bank, and that's where friendship. So I get between the I was thinking Roddy should be more for Jason and Boris Creed to do than beat Luck Keys and CrossFit Tag Team Eternals. In next match got 4-4 match. So we got Rhea Ripley, we take it on Kairi Singh, Rosa Perez, and Liv Morgan. After the 2025 Queen of the Winning Tournament kicked things off with Fatal 4-Way as putting Rhea Ripley and Kairi Singh and Liv Morgan against each other for the right to advise to the singles match and round of competition. As it was before the match, and Liv Morgan was refused and was Perez also enforcing to vote a girl just between the two skills. I must think in mind the little of moving it on the little boy toy of Dominic Mysterio. I think was that the standoff the behavior from the Morgan was short-lived, had so in supposedly worked together to take the fight to Ripley and Kairi Singh throughout the match, but from a similarly inevitable After she walked onto the apron, and it was not until the baby face were able to separate them. After that, the real Bill marching down the steps with rapidly, also going to the market for what appeared to be instant land, and then Raquel Rodriguez saw up and appeared a ball with on the 80th floor. After with Carrie Singh and they were in a dive that wrapped him up a boat out and added Singh elbow to the down up near Morgan. After it was covered only for Perez to come from out of nowhere. After with the stack her up and ran to the match. I just not only did we get to and many other Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez rivalries, but Perez is paying Carrie Singh at Morgan's disappointments with only for such a chances that assist. So I would suggest between them and good as a legal finish and in a red hot crowd. Let's hope and finally this match. And the winner of this match, Watson Perez, won a match. So I was with deposit the pre-match into with Morgan and Perez that worked together to bring out Carrie Singh over the top rope. As the end onto Ripley is heading into the commercial break, and Ripley delivered a double power bomb out outside the corner to Liv Morgan and Perez and Singh. Also, it swung with a diving forearm to Mommy's for a near fall in a great squashes and squeeze. And Ripley is on upper level of stardom than anyone in her top division, and she is a Chevy top star and right there alongside. Andrew with Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. So speaking of Becky Lynch promo, she said, Andrew with Women's Intercard champion, Becky Lynch hit the ring and Lemmy took responsibility to live Faki attack after their match at Money in the Bank. After she called the former champion is out in order to be attacked by the returning Bailey, who sent the man is going to. After the card gets Stuart tall to close things out, and Bailey is back. After this was a much needed return and hopefully one that also leaves us a high at a follow program between a two of the announcer for horse women and Bailey after having her WrestleMania the spot yanked from her was a sneak of the angle. Mr. Cody deserved as much. So I do what know you deserve it since Becky Lynch asked, I don't need you to tell me because I know I do. I just see raised it so hard. I got see and just located my soul, and Becky Lynch said out loud here the post-match attack on Saturday night. I just a pop for Bailey return what was real. So speaking of Ron Cuttings is a truth, he added. After with R2 was he was walking into the announcer's desk. He was top above it. After with R2 helped and Glendale itself on the announce table is both just a WWE fans was the first time since his return on Saturday at Money in the Bank. After he credited fans for bringing him back, but I was wondering that while he is back for them, he is back for himself too. R-Truth is here. After he sealed the funny comedy act that is R-Truth and announced that Juan the Truth Cuttings is here and ended the assessment. Everybody cutting his hair and then was leaning back to the crowd. I think this was the perfect way to follow up Money in the Bank. It was a thank you and acknowledgement of the fans. But also a new chapter in the Hall of Fame career of one of the WWE most engaging performers. So this was a long time of fans of Juan Cuttings. No, he can't. So he wasn't to have a serious compare. He proved has much. So I wasn't doing his only one in teaming with. So I wasn't needing him that NWA World Championship of whether it remains to be seen. Whatever it is a world title in his universal, and there is no knowing that the 53-year-old is as hot now as he has ever been. He says, don't let nobody tell you your voice doesn't matter. Accurate R-Truth can be too funny all the time. R-Truth can be too nice and he's too forgiving. That's not me. Accurate R-Truth, the truth has set me free. I am Juan Cuttings. I am the truth. The whole truth ain't nothing but the truth. It's not put some respect on my name. That's what he said all along. So we got 4-way match. We got Sami Zayn. We take it on Penta, Dominic Mysterio, and Braun Breaker. I just said 2025 a King of the Ring tournament to kick things off with Dominic Mysterio and Sami Zayn Braun Breaker, and Mysterio is squatting off in a full 4-way match. And here with Braun Breaker dominant and only allowing on his opponents. I think with the explosive offense that has become a staple of his work. I think when Sami Zayn or Penta fought back, it wasn't inflated to get the crowd back into it. He cut them off. After an absence involved with the 3 opponents, I went Braun Breaker and teaming off on ease O with so near falls using their victorious late the badass return to the fray and Lord is built to Penta. I just mess around with every night and he must find out. Interview every night was true came from out of nowhere. I didn't got a muscle of revenge put money in the bank and bought Ford's agent in taking him out of the equation. Agent back into the ring. Sami Zayn gives a holy kick to Mysterio. He casts his ticket to the semifinals as the King of the Ring tournament. After it was a great match, introducing of the new program in big win, while Sami Zayn made this a qualified and was the second of the night. And the winner of this match, Sami Zayn, won the match. After with that, Braun Breaker has a year on the main roster under him. After in his still hitting ropes with a massive speed that he does is simple and on just stressing. And you with Sami Zayn and sunset flip, powerbomb, and still to the best into the business. After he is also to pursue the best babyface in any muscle company today. After which is why he is going to be a gossip heel when he finally pulls that trigger. After we will see him or not, but Mysterio remains. So after Moses stick for slinky heels. After Red Painter says a deep announcement that he can insult a box blow up from Mysterio with a fucking Dominican destroyer and gets the crowd right back into things. So that was doing into coming to play. After with Cannon Cross opponent Sami Zayn for sitting in opportunity and losing every night. Influence to get ahead up and then was claimed. Also that the winner of the pursuit match was a main polo. Speaking of Nikki Bella returns, she said, WWE Hall of Famer Nikki Bella returned to Raw on Monday night to start the hype for television on Saturday. So this was Saturday on July 13th. So it was about listing a song of the top talent in WWE today. Obviously passed over by Liv Morgan in which includes the IOE as the tag team champions. Andrew with Morgan and Bella and sings the proper shots before the formal note and other places was slain, but Bella is out because the assessment things out. So is this part of the Morgan Revenge tour? I didn't with that is a bit to a high performance match up and on your way. I think it will likely come in the form of a tag team title match. So what if Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez hold onto the titles until then could we see by the twins evolving, or will the company go with a extended one-on-one match? I think either way it is. Also, it has a big spot for Morgan to be in a side of a championship singles match. I think in one she has on the hosted card. So, speaking of Nikki, what if you're talking about the best women in this type of business? And you better listen, Liv Morgan, the charity champion, has a claim to and wasn't interrupting the Hall of Fame. I have admitted you don't have respect. I have a censorship and I have a man, Morgan said. I'm just trying to figure out who he belongs to you, or Walter Perez, the brother said. I'm still a Serbian, and all you, everybody is widely so, David Morgan said. So here's the main event. So we got Ward, heavyweight championship match, will be all online. We got Say also goes one-on-one against a ring against the all going to USA also in Granted once again took just a squad circle opponent for the fourth time since WrestleMania will say also bested to the ring against the all to win the World Heavyweight Championship. On this night in Phoenix. We're going to advise the lose on wrestling and Grindr stays. He was taking advice advance of it. Say also, who was particularly spent agile wrestling numerous at times in recent weeks. In putting him to sleep with a very wheel was it naked soak that with him in Las Vegas. And Gonjo does it. Andrew Ramsey also has been dishonored by the ring against the all. Andrew said the match was it Scarlet and in the crowd was it in the crowd other bases on a drama posing with so Andrew reveals in and out of the silver hold has it near false late. Andrew said the crowd was still for it all until it became clear. So I wasn't that the baby face and nothing left and Ward Emily passed out in the arms of his opponent. In 2 minutes, they also is still incredibly old and felt like he was finding his stray as a champion, so the decision to put the title back on Gonjo no matter how. So I wasn't a talent he feels from and it feels like a comment to the long-term storytelling and religion. Idea of when something is working. Idea with maybe to place a cold and consider the baby face says to be the way to go, but idea with a considering the current state of the process as the concerns facing his category green with religious bookings and to his therapy at the experience of much more popular stores is not the best way to endear the result to the fans. Argue with Berkeley with the ill was left to the room in the wake of Monday's main event. Argue with Gunjo is great with a level between the ropes. Argue embraces a costly that to was the vocals and party time with Tail. So what if it was going back to him as his opponents at one of the two or three biggest babyface on Super Roster early in his fourth reign as Sabian was the right call. And winner on this match, Gonzo won the match. Speaking of Roger Cole and Wayne Barrett, so obviously Heavy put out what appeared to be a lack of appellants from Gonzo. So obviously has wherever he was mostly on your way and ready for the match it was in. After with interesting pause to take in that it ready combats everything we know about the former Serbian. After with Gonzo, the targets of the also ignites a slight sense of peace and strengthen as a body that it feels too often. After when he has to pick the opponents apart. After Wilson also noted the Scott to the win on his trademark top rope splash, and Wilson feels victorious into a face as a major story of a match. After Wilson recording around to the Sabian, his ribs and could break so insult in overgrade. Oh yeah, Becky Lance. There for the comment. So we got overgrade. So this was good to great and Amy Asses event this week. Yep, Gold Diamond Mysterio. So also Amy Asses wanted this week, so but it will only be to every member has a night. Argument Gonzo became a two-time World Champion undefeated, so also and one of the biggest babyface into the company, clean in the middle of the ring. So also helped that assassin. Yeah, already seen the tag team match, I think. So I knew how that assassin ends with the main safari of the episode, but for now, it was a strong soul with memorable moments and was clearly built to succeed 28 a night of saving soul. So let's come my YouTube gaming poll of the night. So give me 1 second here. So let's come my YouTube gaming poll of the night. So give me 1 second here. So we got 7% liked it. 7% is right, and 7% didn't like it. So let's go my X poll. Hold on, give me 1 second here, guys. So we got 7% liked it. 7% is right, and 7% didn't like it. So Monday Night Raw was a great show tonight. So I think with say also son, and say also has a dad. So this is what he said. I get went off to the air. Say also a level of speeds after Raw went off to the air tonight. with his son. So Cody Grace in between this out, it says, sometimes you went low and pass it, but then something like this weekend happens. Wasn't Ingrid put a permanent tram into I only wanted to do our corner business proud. And thank you to Conrad for dropping the independent noise and supporting Ingrid. So here's a new teaser of silencing a new teaser. So the last time is now. So speaking of this, so do you think so Sasha Cosmic when Cody said that a trusted the sources told him Vince McMahon is not happy with how Barry brings one right now, and he's open to buying the company back, has votes of the money. I think there's a strong sense, and Vince could use his close tease with Soria to make it happen sooner. So, I think, so, a Barry has been tweeting this out and says, I'm gonna make the man, I'm just, from today's. So I was talking when going to watch the match tonight. I was shocked. Okay, so here's the first question for you guys. So are there all things set up for Gonzo versus Big Global for the WWE World Title pistol? So I want to see Big Global will face Gonzo into 90 Champions or SummerSlam into August. So I watched this video of making that move Cody Rhodes be announced on Friday on I say soon the 13th. This starts at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So I'm glad this baby is back. So this was a shocking right move. So I'm gonna see say Osa's son might be wrestling one day for his with his dad. I say Osa's dad, his son will be a tag team one day. He's a new whistle for his son. So what do you think of the outcome tonight of Raw? So Rosa Perez won the prize of Queen of the Ring tournament. So get ready for the Express of tomorrow. Asuka returns next Monday Night Raw. So Sassy Blackheart has the new ending that is taking over of CCW Wrestling. Will be on June 20th, July 11th, July 28th and 30th in Japan, and August 4th, August 24th, and September 19th and the 20th. So here's the dates of whole. So do you think Mr. The play? So I'm gonna see Mr. of Lizzio might be involved with parents. I think. So AJ is now selling Amadeus mask on shop AJ.com. And you want to say this out. This costs $49.99. It's on AJShop.com. So I do remember when Coangle last year's Coangle, he was the best the Special Olympic gold medalist, Mr. Hall of Famer Coangle. I have seen him for about a long time. So after with Oscar returning a video package on Raw, see returns for the first time in over a year of next week. So I with Art Long Curtis' cut of his hair. So this was a shocking move, I think. So let me see a couple more tweets. So we will do a live stream review starting this Wednesday and so much more. I just missed that one group is on every night and hit list. It might be a full member. I think. So this might be good, I think. So let me see a couple more here. So speaking of Pat McAfee and 505 Ball is the Stanley Cup Finals match. The Stanley Cup Finals. Into with a hockey fight when Pat McAfee been 20 years out. That's like wrestling over again. That's like innocent hockey game. So this is what Pat McAfee said. He was 20 years out about NHL hockey fight ball. And he's right too. So here's a new t-shirt about Becky Lynch. It means wrestle sword to wall. So let me see a couple more here. So do you think Kenny Cross might be a recipient one day? I think. So I think. So it says Mr. Iguana said it was a dream coming true to wrestle at Worlds Collide. Mr. Iguana listen Joel. So he was the best listener of all with Mysterio's hometown. Let me just listen to the play. It was struck 1994. Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero for life. So, speaking of Eddie Guerrero, so let me see. He has a title a while ago. So, Dominic Mysterio went to Eddie Guerrero's grave inside with the IC title belt. So Dominic Mysterio went to see Eddie Guerrero's grave yard to honor, to remember him for a long time, since 2005, and plus 17 years ago today. So it says, Dominic Mysterio brought the Intercontinental title belt to Eddie Guerrero's gravesite. So I'm gonna show you guys the pop equipment here. So he has his title for Intercontinental Championship title of Eddie Guerrero's gravesite. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick minute here. So that's the Eddie Guerrero's Intercontinental Championship title belt of his graveyard. About 17 years today, he was gone to be missed for last time to be true. So that's Eddie Guerrero's title on his grave site. So we will be missed Eddie Guerrero for life. Rest in peace for life. So it's been with wrestling almost 17 plus years today to honor of him. I say October 26, 1997 on Halloween Havoc with Rey Mysterio. So just a great this Eddie Guerrero's his Intercontinental title. So this was a hard time for us to bring to honor of Eddie Guerrero, to remember him for a long time, for 17 years. So this has been a long time. So today is 14 years ago today of Eddie Guerrero passed away at only 38 years old. AIP to Heat Lesson Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace. He was a good lesson of all time. He was a part of his tag team with his father, Rey Mysterio. So this has been a long time, about 17 years. I think it was 17 years. So I can't believe it's been 19 years today since we lost Eddie Guerrero. I miss his wide seat and get hit in his low rattle into his. I was 17 when he passed. And we miss you, Eddie. We will never forget you. Rest in peace. So this was for a long time. He was the best lesson of all time, legendary. So here's my favorite lesson of all time for me. So I watched that clip of, I watched this show about Eddie Guerrero's clip. I watched it about 2005. I watched it for last weekend. I watched Eddie Guerrero's for his against Rey Mysterio. So this was about a long time. As you will see, also on longest way his World Heavyweight Champion has come to end at 51 days. So about today. So he said about his beats. It says, so also speaks after all, we finally wanted it back. That's what he said. I think he said. So who's the greatest favorite wrestler of all time? So my favorites is Dwayne The Rock, Steve Austin, Shawn Cena, Triple H, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker, and The Rock and Undertaker. Those are my favorite ones. So this was a bit long time since WrestleMania 31. So I've been watching this. So I watched that WrestleMania 31 years ago. I watched this match when Seth Rollins about last year's WrestleMania 31. He was casting at Money Bank and beats Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns. Now this year, Seth Rollins might be casting in again this year. So I got to see this. I think I haven't seen Master Dupree's tonight's top match. I haven't seen that one yet. So starting next week we have the 4-way match. We got Asuka, Skinny Pecue, and Raquel Rodriguez. And one more woman, I think. So let me see some more here. So do you think we can accept a big post to give it to say Cargill heading into WWE Women's Anniversary event and Wanda Sosa on Sunday, July 13th? Anniversary Cargill is a logo from the area, so from a personal standpoint it's a great help to help move tickets around. PJInside.com. We'll be starting at 6:30 p.m. Speaking of that, let me see here. I'm going to read the start time for next month on July 13th. So let me see here. So let me look up quick fast a minute. So it might be starting next month. I say about 7 o'clock is the time, specific, on July 13th. It's still on that time. I think it'll be in 1 p.m. in UK. It's streaming on regularly on Tubi, but getting on Wednesday, March the 5th. So I watched that last week on Wednesday, Tubi. So I watched that Jerry Evolve. So I'm gonna see more Jerry Roster might do a slight different. I say listen to play Roster, I think could add 5 more, I think, or less. So this was increasing up tonight's Monday Night Raw. So I was thinking about Brock Lesnar might come back, I think. I think he might be. So next week, next Monday Night Raw, we have a mystery man, like could be. I'll say it's a Dragunov or somebody else. I say Tang Long or the Undertaker. It might be somebody else to call up from NXT. It might be Ricky Saints. I think might be in Raw. We must admit. So we will find out to play out for next week. So just let you guys know. So I want to think about Ricky Starks be here next week. Or Tyler Bate. I think. I'll say so Henry has appeals. Kind of appeals to say his name. So Henry might be in Raw next week. Or Ryback, I think. So we will find out for next week. So thank you for watching tonight's Monday Night Raw review. Like, subscribe. And so we got a lot more, more videos for you guys for this weekend. So I will post some more videos tomorrow night and more to be announced soon. So do you think hold on. It might be some mystery man and me, Mr. Aquata, being on Raw appearance when he saw up, I think. So it might be great math for that, I think. So I'm gonna see Salia being on Raw or SmackDown sometime, I think. So between our science and CM Punk a bit over this about last year's, just like back in 2012 again. So this will be 2025. So Justin might bottle this out until 97s until 28. So we will find out soon. So here's a couple more here. Okay, so we will wrapping up right here. So thank you for watching tonight's Raw. And I will be back here for this Wednesday for AJ Dynamite and so much more. You get one sticker and one sticker. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And by this time, so have a good night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.